YouTube family, what's going on? This is David with Double R Outdoors. I'm here with little Kinley. Rifle season open here in Texas. We went hunting this morning. Wasn't the best morning. We did see a small buck. A bunch of acorns on the ground right now. A lot for him to eat. Probably gonna be tough hunting for a couple weeks, but that's all right. We enjoyed the heck out of it. Anyway, we had a last video up here a couple weeks ago. We made our homemade stew, or big pot of venison stew, which is awesome. So guys, check that video out too if you're looking at this one and you haven't seen that one. But today we got an even special treat. Last Friday I shot a second doe during bow season. I was able to tag out on my two doe tags. We saved the backstrap out of both of them, and we're gonna be doing some country fried backstrap with Taylor's grandma's famous homemade mashed potato recipe. So it's a super simple process. It does take a little bit of work cleaning up the backstraps and stuff like that. And we're gonna go over there and show you how we all do it here in a little bit. And I was very lucky enough to pick up several years ago, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago, I got an industrial meat tenderizer. One of my friends gave it to me for next to nothing. So it does help to tenderize it, even though backstrap is pretty tender already as it is. It is really good to run it through the tenderizer. If not, you can just use the regular hammer one, tenderize it. But all we're gonna use is garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, usually any sort of steak or steakhouse seasoning, and a little bit of burger seasoning is what we like to use for them. And these Blackstone seasonings are awesome. If you haven't tried them yet, they're super good. So yeah, let's get over here and I'll show you how we slice this backstrap up and get it ready. This is the backstrap that Taylor cleaned up from the first doe that I killed. Got all that silver skin off. If you don't do that previously, it's not gonna kill you. Basically, you wanna cut these pieces into, I don't know, about a ½ inch or so. And you just go down to the silver skin. Don't cut it all the way off. And you can just kind of run your knife along there, and that silver skin will come right off. And I've done a few pieces already before we got the camera ready and stuff. You just take it and you can see that silver skin. And it's a very easy method. You don't really waste a whole lot of meat, which is what we look for here. And it's super easy. You just get it all trimmed up. And so I'm going to run through these two back straps. We have these inner loins right here. We're also going to use, but these get done a little different. We just take them and you kind of run your knife about halfway down, and you can make you like a little steak. That'll go through the tenderizer, and it'll also get fried up. We're gonna have some country gravy and green beans, right? I think we're gonna do some good big old pot of green beans. So this will all go through the tenderizer here. Finish this up, and we'll get to the fun part of seasoning it and getting everything prepared. We are gonna go sit this evening. We're gonna go deer hunting this evening again. And but once we get back from deer hunting, time to start cooking. All right, guys, got it all cut up, all chopped up. Super easy process. That's kind of what we like to use right there. Now you can make them thinner, thicker. I know a lot of people grill the whole backstrap. It's just not one of our more favorite recipes to do, one of our favorite recipes. So I'm gonna run a couple pieces through the tenderizer so you can see what they look like. It is kind of noisy, so you won't be able to hear me talking. Let me run a few pieces through and we'll show you what it looks like, and I'm gonna go ahead and tenderize the rest. All right, guys, that's what we got there. It basically opens the meat up, gets it real super tender. I mean, you can see that's just gonna fall apart when you eat it, especially when it marinates overnight with some seasoning. They all look like that. It is awesome. Awesome, awesome way to do it. All right, well, we're gonna run through it. Let's get it all done.
Alright guys, we are seasoning up this backstrap that went through the tenderizer. David got that all done. So we have garlic powder, salt, pepper, onion powder, a a Blackstone steakhouse seasoning and the Blackstone whiskey burger seasoning. And we're just gonna get all these seasoned up. We like to put it on pretty thick.
Give them a slight. The whiskey burger and the steakhouse don't need too much. The onion powder and garlic powder probably be the good amounts. All right, there's the onion powder.
Last one.
Yeah. It doesn't have to go on very heavy either. All right, mix that sucker up.
So we're gonna let this sit with the seasoning on while we go hunting, and when we come back, we're gonna get it all rolled in the flour and
a bit of cornmeal.
Stick it in the and cornmeal and stick it in the pot, the fry.
Alright guys, we got done with our hunt. A very eventful hunt. We've seen 5 bucks, maybe 15 does. Both feeders were very active. No old deer, but it was an awesome sit. Anyway, getting back to our video, we have our beautiful backstrap. Been kind of marinating for a while. We seasoned it earlier, I don't know, maybe around 2. So we're gonna go ahead and get our flour and our cornmeal mixed up. Self-rising flour. You gotta use self-rising flour when you fry. And we'll probably add a little more salt and pepper to the mix. We'll go ahead, we got our mashed potatoes going. We're cooking our potatoes right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off this other one. It's gonna get really loud. So hopefully you guys can hear me, but just follow along, man. It's a super easy recipe and it's super fantastic. So we put about 1.5 cups of flour and maybe a cup of cornmeal, yellow cornmeal. And at that, you just want to pepper that up a little bit. And then add your salt. Not too much, you don't want it too salty. And then you can just get in there with your fingers. Get it all mixed up. You want it to have a slight yellow tint, just like that, where you can see your pepper, you can smell your pepper. You don't want too much cornmeal, you want more flour. So we're gonna wait for our oil to heat up, and we'll go ahead and start mixing the backstrap into our flour here, and then we'll start frying. We'll let it get about 325 and we'll start putting it on. We just had Gavin the deer slayer come over. I guess he wants to come over here and eat my backstrap. Super simple, get it rolled in there. You can do as many pieces as you want. You don't want to overfill it. Get them rolled around in there. We got Michaela over here too.
No!
And then we'll drop them in the fryer. There we go. Kind of flip them off. Roll that in there. Turn it up just a bit. It was right about 300 when we started. Alright guys, first batch came off. We had to give it a test, make sure it was good. There was a lot more in there earlier, but it disappeared. We're gonna get it all cooked up, finish our potatoes, green beans, gravy. So it's good tonight.
Alright guys, that is it for this recipe. I hope you all enjoy it and get to try it. I am so sorry we didn't get to finish up the video and show you everybody sitting down and eating as a family, which was a lot of fun. We had a bunch of family come over, so it got a little hectic. Brantley and I are actually sitting down right now for lunch. He's hiding right now. We're gonna have leftovers today because it was just that good and we've been craving more. We have a huge plate because we're gonna share, which means I'm gonna eat most of it. Thank you for watching and supporting our family like you always do. If you want to see more recipes and all of our adventures, hunting, fishing, all of that, be sure to check out our YouTube page. We have a lot of videos coming your way soon, and as well as our Instagram and Facebook page. You can find all the links for this in the description down below, or the end of this video I will put the links. So thank
Hi.
you.
Hi.
There he is.
Hi, bye.
Thank you for watching. We are gonna go enjoy this lunch, right, bud?
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.